Alright, so I got some good news and some bad news. Good news is, for you guys who saw the video, I think it was like 2 or 3 videos ago or something like that, I had mentioned I hadn't been able to even hit a gym in about a year because I had banged up my knee and something's messed up. It had gone swollen, and for the longest time it hasn't been right, and if I try working out, the thing would just get swollen. So I went to a surgeon, got an MRI done. They identified that I had a torn meniscus. The thing that I was mostly worried about was that I was going to have to get some crazy surgery and be out of commission for like a month or 2 or something like that. But good news is, the doctor says that it's a quick surgery and I'll be down for maybe like 1 or 2 days tops. So I'll be able to get the surgery done and keep doing what I got to do and still, you know, be able to provide the videos and not have to stop, you know, doing that kind of thing, which is awesome. Aside from that, today's video is going to be about what it's like to drive a lifted Jeep Wrangler. For you guys that are new to the channel, I have a 2017 Wrangler Rubicon lifted with a 3.5 AEV lift and 37-inch tires. I'm going to be talking about gas mileage, what it feels like, and how noisy it is. Now, the reason why I'm driving around and I got my camera in the Jeep is because I want you to hear the noise. I have a hard top. A couple of people in the comments were saying that they went on the forums and they were warned about all the noise in the Jeep and this and that. Okay, look, it's not going to drive like a luxury car, but some of these people are really being dramatic. The noise is not bad at all. I mean, I'd say it's minimal. There's things you could do to make the noise worse, like putting a light bar. If you're really worried about the noise too much, then don't put a light bar on there. My light bar is currently not on the Jeep, and I'll be making another video explaining what happened to my light bar. But aside from that, the light bar will normally produce a little bit of like a hum, like a little whistle, or a little extra wind noise. I still think that's even that's still minor. But driving with the hardtop on, I could easily drive and carry a conversation with my passengers or anything like that. It's not an issue at all. So again, don't expect it to be quiet, maybe like a Mercedes or something like that, but it's not like you're driving a tractor trailer or something insane like that. It's perfectly fine. Don't get intimidated by what these people on the forums are saying. Next topic, gas mileage. Gas mileage on my Jeep. So the reason I gotta talk to you about my tires when I talk about gas mileage. The reason for that is because when I had my Ford Raptor, the Ford Raptor came with 35-inch tires. Now those 35-inch tires were BFG all-terrains. I went ahead and I swapped those tires out because I didn't like the way they looked. I wanted tires that are going to have more of an aggressive design. So I went ahead and I purchased, for my first time, this is back like in 2010, I bought Nitto Trail grapplers. Now keep in mind, they have all kind of grapplers. They have Nitto Terra grapplers, they got Nitto Mud grapplers. I have the Nitto Trail grapplers, and the reason why I like the Trail grapplers is because it gives me the most aggressive design, like sidewall design look on my tires with minimal humming sound. If you go ahead and you buy like Nitto Mud grapplers and you drive around in that, you're going to hear this really loud humming sound, and that can probably get a little bit annoying. I mean, me personally, I probably wouldn't mind it, but it might be annoying to other people. So I always found that the Nitto Trail grapplers, for me at least, was that perfect. It was like that perfect balance between like a typical like BFG all-terrain type tire and a mud tire. It's better than an all-terrain, but it's probably not going to be as good as a mud grappler if you're going to be going through a lot of mud. You know, because that's like a real mud tire. Now, when I switched, keep in mind, just pay attention to this. So when I switched on my Ford Raptor from the BFG all-terrains to Nitto Trail grapplers, also 35-inch, they were the same exact size. Right away, I noticed about a 1 to 2 mpg drop. Again, that was because of the more aggressive tread design. So if you want that look and you're going to be going off-road, you know, 1 to 2 mpg, it's not the end of the world. It really isn't a big deal. I didn't mind it. So just want to throw that out there. But for you guys that are trying to get the maximum mpg out of your vehicle, then you're probably going to just want to go for like a general, like all-terrain tire, like a BFG or something like that, and you'll get better gas mileage. But to be honest, the look that it gives the Jeep and the performance you get, that 1 to 2 mpg, in my opinion, is completely worth losing it. So that's that. Now with the Jeep, you're gonna lose more gas mileage because if you're driving a stock Jeep, I think it comes with like what, 31-inch or 32-inch tires, and then you're gonna do a jump to either 35 or 37s. You're gonna notice a much bigger drop on your gas mileage. Now, this morning I went ahead and I took a look at my gas mileage. Keep in mind, I drive somewhat aggressively when I'm on the road, and I do take off and stop, and there's a lot of stop and go type of traffic. I'm not on the highway most of the time in this Jeep. My MPG was at 11.7, which I know it sounds horrible, but when you take into consideration my style of driving, it's not. I mean, my Corvette probably, I think, has even worse gas mileage than that. But that's because I drive somewhat like a maniac when I'm in the Corvette also. Anyway, 11.7. So what I did this morning was I wiped out all the numbers on on the dash. So I reset my miles per gallon to 0, and I've been driving around for like the past 15-20 minutes on the highway, mostly highway. So being mostly on the highway, I can tell you, with 37-inch tires, driving at 60 miles per hour, my dash says I'm getting about 17.8 miles to the gallon, which, in all honesty, I think that's pretty awesome. I mean, I'm driving on 37-inch tires and 17-inch wheels, and it's an aggressive tire design, and I'm getting 17 miles to the gallon. I love it. And when Saturday, Sunday comes, the Jeep is my daily driver on the weekends. During the week, you guys know I got that Ultima that I drive to the train station, and I don't take my Jeep to the train station because, who knows what the heck would happen to the Jeep. It probably wouldn't survive a day at that train station. So there you go, guys. 17.7 miles to the gallon. It's almost 18 miles to the gallon, and that's on 37-inch tires, driving on the highway. Again, driving around town, that number quickly will probably go down to like around 12 or really high 11s, and that's if you drive like I do. If you drive like a grandma, you'll get better gas mileage. So now, as far as a daily driver, I think the Jeep is an awesome daily driver. Just to give you an idea, so I have a 2016 Z06 Corvette, okay? And then I got my 2017 Wrangler Rubicon that's modified, and I took the Jeep to the dealership for one day because I was addressing the water leak from the rain, and I'm telling you, I missed the Jeep so much. And I was driving around in the Corvette that entire day, and I just missed the Jeep. I missed the Jeep for a lot of reasons. Number one, you're driving around in the Jeep, it's like you feel like you can do anything. You could climb on top of whatever you want. And the funny thing is, ever since I got the Jeep modified, every time I'm in the parking lot, I'm always like looking at cars. I'm like, I bet you I could easily climb on the hood of that car, no problem. And it's just like you feel so much safer in the Jeep. And again, it's going to be good in the summer. It's going to be good in the snow. Summer, I love it because me being on Long Island, I'm surrounded by beaches, and I love taking my Jeep on the beach and driving on the sand. It's a lot of fun, and and so convenient considering it's like 10 minutes away from where I live. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much what I wanted to tell you guys. Just don't worry about, I mean, the gas mileage. If you did 35-inch tires, your gas mileage will be obviously even be better than that. So just wanted for you guys who are thinking about switching to the 37-inch tires, 17.7 is what I'm getting on the highway. And as far as like the noise, like I said, the noise it's very minimal. It's not, if you have the hard top, the noise is not bad at all. Now if you guys do the soft top, there's going to be more noise. And even with the hard top, like the hard top, I'm telling you, it's really good to drive around. The noise is not bad. Some people, I don't know why they're saying this on the forums, but it's really not bad at all. I mean, granted, maybe there's some 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds that think it's too loud, but I don't think it's too loud. I think it's perfect. The Jeep is just freaking awesome. I absolutely love the Jeep. If you wanted to make it even quieter, they do sell like these liners that you could put on the inside of the roof of the Jeep. That'll make it even quieter, and it'll get rid of all that white stuff that you see on the inside of the hood and the inside of the roof. If you don't like the way that looks, you can put like the black liner. That's even an option from the factory, I believe, and you can even buy it aftermarket. Other than that, that's pretty much it for today's video. As far as the merchandise, again, for the JMC Rides YouTube channel, That's going to be slightly delayed. I'll keep you guys up to date. I'll let you know what's going on with that. There was a little hiccup with the company that I was using to make the designs and the printing, that kind of thing. It should just be a slight delay, not too big of a deal. Anyway, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon right next to the subscribe so you get the notifications. We're doing uploads here on a very regular basis with JMC Rides. Comment below, give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. Thank you very much for watching.